Hello, I'm Carrie Samuels, your intuitive counselor and happiness coach with your December forecast. And holy snap, this year went by so fast. Oh my goodness. Well, we're in the final month of the year, and even though this year went by so quickly, the theme of this month is all about slowing down. Everything in the universe is teaching you to slow down. Yes, the last month of the year is usually about holidays and rushing and presents and getting things done and like tying up loose ends. And yes, there is going to be a lot of that, tying up loose ends and gift giving and all that fun stuff. However, it's got a different kind of energy this month than it has in previous years. So we are in Sagittarius until the 21st, and Sagittarius is a beautiful, joyful, fun, and optimistic sign. Sagittarius is the archer, which is all about setting your sights forward with joy and optimism. So it's a visionary sign, but there's a twist. There's always a twist. So we are in Mercury retrograde from December 3rd till the 22nd, but it's really going to be affecting us all month because retrograde has a shadow period of integration. So Mercury retrograde all month long. How fun is that? And you know what? I am so grateful for this Mercury retrograde. This is the biggest gift the universe could have given you, because 2017, it's a one universal year. It's all about ambition and action and go, 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 go. Well, next year is going to be very different. Next year is an 11 universal year. It's a master number year, and it's all about intuition and balance. So there's a lot of slowing down, there's a lot of tuning in, there's a lot of introspection, and nothing gets you to slow down and reevaluate things than a Mercury retrograde. That's what it's all about. Mercury is the messenger of the gods, and it's the fastest moving planet. It's all about your mind. Mercury governs your mind, so it's all about what you think and what you perceive and how you process information. Well, when we have these Mercury retrogrades, which are always a gift, retrogrades get you to revisit things, to reevaluate things. They're all those RE words, so they're more of an internal process. So because this year has been so much about doing and learning, because we're starting this new 9-year cycle this year, right? So there's a lot of reevaluating to do. So remember, Mercury retrograde is all about the re words, RE, and because Sagittarius is the sign of the visionary, what you need to do this month is revision your life, revision your plans and your goals and your intentions. Because when we have this burst of energy in a 1 year, which you did, you have so many plans and so many things you want to do and so many ambitions, and it's all about expanding bigger and bigger, right? And testing new things. So now it's time to reel it back a little bit, and maybe your intentions had you biting off more than you can chew. Maybe you burnt yourself out. Maybe you want to reevaluate and revision how you can have more peace and more space and more balance in your life, which is what next year is going to teach you really manifold. So it's a wonderful time, this Mercury retrograde. So take this to heart. Really slow down, pace yourself, create more space, and take a lot of your mind consciousness and really tuning into what is truly good for you. And maybe your intentions, some of them you have to let go of as you revision your future, right? So boundaries, boundaries, boundaries all month long. To December 2017 is a 13 universal month, and 13 is all about letting things go, weeding out your spiritual garden. What's working, you cultivate that, but what's not working, weed it out, let go of it. 13 is all about that death, birth, and rebirth cycle. It's all about regenerating and lightening up your load so that as you want to cultivate the seeds of that you want to nurture those intentions that really feel good for your soul, but you really want to make sure you're not utilizing any of your energy or your life force in things that really weigh you down. And also 13 reduces to the number 4. And 4 is all about boundaries. 4 teaches you about being grounded. It's really connected to the earth. And it's about grounding, and it's about squaring your corners, tidying things up, making sure your ducks are in a row. And 4 really teaches you about boundaries. It teaches you how you can have freedom by creating more restrictions. You have to remember that even though you are an infinite being with infinite opportunities, you have to focus your energy. You really don't want to spend infinite resources on things that aren't benefiting your soul's purpose. And that's part of what the 4 teaches you. And there's also other lessons in that this month too, and really for the next 3 years, because Saturn, the planet that is all about boundaries and restrictions and seeing where you have your limits, Saturn's changing signs the day after this incredibly lush new moon that we have on the 18th. The new moon on the 18th in Sagittarius is all about your vision. It's really an amazing time to plant the seeds of intention for next year. Utilize this last new moon of the year. It's a really lush and fertile time. The next day, Saturn changes signs into Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn. So it's like more Saturn per capita. And we're going into Capricorn on the 21st, and Venus is going into Capricorn after Christmas. And so this is so much about how to create more boundaries so that you have more freedom to fulfill your soul's purpose. You need to be very deliberate about this. So make sure you do something really great on that new moon where you're visioning your life in a way that really nourishes you and is very deliberate about how you want to fulfill your soul's purpose. And then take some time the last week of the year to figure out how you're going to create some boundaries around that, around your time and your space to protect yourself. You need to be a steward of your energy so that you can fulfill your purpose, and so you have to be very focused about it. And that's what this next 3 years are going to teach you, because Saturn is in Capricorn for 3 years. So this is going to be an amazing time. So I have 3 steps for you to really maximize this energy so that you can have an incredible last month of the year that's going to set the stage for a magnificent 2018 and beyond. So the first thing is focus on feel-good feelings. So the way to know what to let go of and what to keep is by how you feel. If you feel good, if you feel excited, if you feel energized by something or someone, that's great. Move towards that. And if you're like, oh, you're dreading it, or you're trying to force your mind into it, remember you're going to have a lot of intentions that you thought were good for you that no longer are. And if you're not having those feel-good feelings around it, you have to really reevaluate what it is that you wanted with that and how you can pare that down into something that's practical. Because this Saturn in Capricorn is all about being practical. It's all about taking grounded steps, that mountain goat, moving up the mountain one step at a time. So feel your way into that. Now the second thing is lighten your load. Oh my goodness, what are you burdening yourself with? All these responsibilities. If you're freaking out about buying the perfect present, maybe you just want to like really tune in and do something special in a way that doesn't enervate you in some way. Or if you have plans for the end of the year to visit people that you don't have the energy for, it's okay if you don't do it or you take more time to yourself. Just because it's the holiday season doesn't mean you need to stress yourself out or take on things that don't feel good to you. Remember, that's the first thing. So lighten your load with responsibilities or things you think are necessary that really aren't. Let go of anything. And as you move into next year, let go of any burdens you put on yourself with unrealistic goals. That doesn't mean you shouldn't set your intentions larger than life, right? You want to dream big, but then in terms of the practical steps to getting there, you want to be realistic about your energy. So the third thing is release the past with love. You know, at the end of the year, it's so easy to think, especially this year, when you're like, wow, I had all these big plans, and I want to do this, and I want to change my life, and I want to do this, and I deserve this, and that's great, and you do deserve so much, and it's great for you to be having big intentions for yourself and big goals, but, you know, most likely, a lot of it, you weren't able to get done this year. You weren't supposed to. This was a seed planting here. This was about stretching your boundaries, and you really had a lot of power dynamics that were teaching you what's truly right for yourself. That was a lot of what this year was about. So a lot of the intentions that you may have had didn't bear fruit entirely. Now remember, this year was setting the stage for the next 9 years. Relax. So let go, release this year with love. Look at all that you have accomplished. That's emotionally, spiritually, psychically, and materially. And as you release the past with love, forgive people and yourself for things that didn't feel good or didn't work out. Let it go with forgiveness. Let things go with love, and really celebrate your successes. Look at all that you've done. That is a way of really letting go of this year with a sense of gratitude. Have gratitude in your heart for all you are, all you've done, and all you've become. Do not focus on what wasn't, focus on what you did. You are amazing, and you need to be celebrated. So if you want assistance with this, I have created a New Year releasing ritual and a prayer, an audio and PDF that you can download absolutely free. You can get that using the link below, so make sure you do that. It can help you, and that's something you can use anytime. And if you've enjoyed this video, share it with your friend. I am so excited about what is in store for you in 2018 and beyond. And I'm so excited about what you're doing right now. You are amazing right this minute, right now, and you celebrate yourself. I love you. I am so grateful for you. Happy holidays. I'm looking forward to an incredible 2018 and beyond with you. I'll see you in the new year. Lots of love. Bye for now.